have freedom. It is a test of your own ability to manage yourself. So while in school, whether you go from home or you go from the hostel, it is your primary responsibility is to attend all your classes. Be the first to be in class. In fact, you shouldn't even be ahead of you that your lecturer is already standing in class before you walk in, whether he's seeing you or not. You are leading yourself first. When you lead yourself first, you are then able to lead those things that have been committed into your hands. Because if I know that I'm supposed to be at my 8 o'clock class, I don't need someone else to tell me that day. Let me tell you my own secret then. Every course I take for that day, no matter how tired or fatigued I am, I will do 30 minutes reading of that particular course. You know why? The brain has a way it functions. What I heard in the afternoon or morning of that day, I go back, I do a repeat. There's something about repeating, going through the lines. And there's a way I read it. I'm going to just tell you now. I always take a note, a free note like this. So I read one page, I'll close it. I'll go on to that my note. I'll try to remember line for line. Even if I can't remember everything, I'll be able to get something. And that is what I visualize when I'm writing exams. So you're going to use that particular ability. Don't just, sometimes it's like we're doing leisure reading when you just take your book and you're just reading and all that. This is something I want you to practice. I'm not just going to leave you here today. We're going to form a WhatsApp group. Maybe I'll be with you for the next 2 to 4 weeks. I'll see how we can practice it. You know why? You are my future. The next governor is here. The next senator is here. The next US president could be here. Barack was not from Africa. Do you know who you are going to help tomorrow? That is why you have to see yourself as what it is. You are so great that if you do not understand those that are not up to you, they will use you as their footstool. And it's not your portion in Jesus' name. That is why you are here. Your mind is so big, is so expanded that you can put a lot of things in there and you still be able to churn out greatness. I don't care what your grades are right now. I'm just telling you that you have not taken responsibility. That is why all these things came about. Your concentration, number one, you need to work on that. Go to your classes, you must attend your classes, number two. It's not an option. You don't even have to think it. Go for your classes because if you truly go for your classes, the least grade you have is C. You go for your classes, then also make sure you read that very course that day. Make sure you have a timetable where you make sure your courses feature at least twice in a week. Even if you have to do it, maybe read in the mid-afternoon, then read at night. Then what are the things you spend your time on? Some of you are not yet put together enough or right enough to be in a romantic relationship. That is a very strong area that could destroy or break your concentration. When you start engaging with the opposite sex intimately, when you don't even know how to manage yourself, you will not be able to combine your emotional state, your emotional feelings with your academic pursuit. I discovered my own. I just knew that I would not be able to go. I knew I would not be able to handle having a boyfriend and my books. So I knew myself. I didn't want to be a market woman like my mom at home. I wanted to marry, at least for you as a woman, if you have education. When a man is coming to marry you, he's coming to marry you from that stage that you have set yourself for. Imagine, let's say primary 6 certificate is here. Then by the university education, you're standing. It's not as if it's physical, but you have leverage, you're standing here. That means the man has to come up to pick you from there. No matter what happens, you are not going to be on the ground ever. So please, those of you that are in relationships right now, the person that you're in relationship with, does he or she have the same vision the same mission as you? What is driving you both? What do you discuss? Do you discuss about your GP? Do you discuss about how you're going to study together? Or all you discuss about is just your bodies, your feelings, and all of that? It's very, very, very important that you consider these things. How about alcohol for the men, the boys? Do you take alcohol? Do you take? Nobody will take now. You take. I love the fact that you told me. But I'm suspecting somebody takes you. Huh? Okay, the girls, do you take alcohol? You take. Okay. Now, there's something about relationship. I'm trying to form a relationship with you now by the grace of God. I'm not here to condemn or to judge or question what you're doing. I'm just saying that from wherever you are, what is the good thing we can bring out from there? Do you get it? You can take alcohol, but in moderation and with boldness, or true or false. But the thing about alcohol is that they to mess somebody up, do not give announcement. That's why sometimes we just choose to stay away from it. So please, if you're involved in taking alcohol, that's another drawback for you. It's a drawback. You need to watch it, because by the time you take alcohol, the kind of people you attract are alcoholic people, alcoholic spirit and members. And the time you spend taking alcohol is part of the time that you're supposed to be using to concentrate and drive your academic economy or academic pursuits. Because when you travel there, you're going to make friends, and those friends are going to give you connections that, in fact, before you finish your university exam, final examination, you already have master's admission waiting for you on scholarship. Okay, wouldn't it be beautiful that you have opportunity to have scholarship, but it's just your GP that is stopping you? Please, it's about time for you to think about what you want to do with your life, what you want to do with yourself. You know, connect with the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you see others, the way your thoughts towards your fellow man. Because when you don't generate good thoughts, let me tell you something, good things will not connect to your thought base. I've said my own part. Does anybody have something they want to know about with respect to this talk we're having? Is there any challenge that is peculiar that you want to talk about? It's time for you to speak up. So, is there anything you want to talk about?
Alright, thank you very much.
Sit down, sit. Just be free.
Okay, thank you very much. Regarding the academics part, I think I finished my WAEC 2021, and it took me about a year or so before I got an admission into the university. And by that time, I was actually working, but I wasn't really giving myself to academics. I wasn't reading. So when I got into the university, there was this, although the interest of reading was low. And I got to understand myself, I'm this kind of person. When I get to see something very interesting, like I pick interest immediately, and I just go with it. But if I get to maybe come across maybe a topic or any kind of thing that's so difficult, boring,
just lose interest.
And I might even sleep off. Yes, it's true, I might just sleep off at the process. So as time goes on, I began to lose interest in reading, not just academy. Now I might just see something and
that's the current state now. You are picking up gradually. What course are you reading?
Chemistry.
Do you like the course?
Anything like it.
Was it the course? Which course did you want to go?
Medicine or medical life science.
Medical life science. How about we graduate very well with good grades from chemistry and go for masters in the area of your interest? Do you think it's possible? So that's what you're going to do for me. You're going to buckle your boy. You don't have a choice. Mama is speaking to you now. You know why? I know you. I've been in programs at the hall. That's here. In this, you are such a brilliant human being now. I think you won something the other day. In your group, I don't know how, but I know you. You speak brilliantly. Don't even shove it off. I know you. You are very, very brilliant. And that seed, I need you to magnify it. It now helps me in understanding physics in university. There's a way you can concoct your mind, twist your mind to look at difficult concepts and begin to apply yourself. Do you understand? Try to love it. Try to understand it.
Based on that, it's actually accepted.